What's practice been like so far to those who haven't seen it? I mean, it's pretty much just been the team and whoever you tell. What's it been like so far?
I think practice been real good coming up to this day. I mean, everybody's working hard, everybody's playing hard, playing together, being competitive, and just trying to do exactly what Coach says, but do it at a high level and just trying to compete day in and day out and get better.
Is there any pressure with there being some new guys around that are here to compete for those spots?
Not a lot of pressure, but I mean, it just makes you play harder. It just makes you know that your spot is up for grabs and you got to work even harder than you did last year or year before that, just to keep your spot and keep your name around here.
For those who haven't been around, who's been most impressive to you so far?
To me, I think Eric's been a big impression to me, for him to be that height, but for him to be able to rebound the way he rebounds, especially got the ball with two hands on the rim. I mean, and how strong he is, it's just been real impressive to me.
How does this team's bench look to you right now? Like, you come off and make some noise this year?
I think we got a real deep bench now. I think we probably got one of the deepest benches in the Big Ten. Just got guys that come up. We got guys who score, guys who could lock up, quick guys, big guys, athletic guys. I mean, I think our bench could possibly, our five, and just could start any other place around the Big Ten.
How much can the freshmen add to that?
I think the three freshmen will, with Jay, the four freshmen, it will be a big piece of this year. I mean, they compete so hard and play so hard and super competitive. I think they bring a lot to this team.
People want to know where the points are going to come from off the bench. Where do you think the points are coming from? Because you guys are all, trained to play physical, good defense, that kind of thing. Where the points coming from?
I think everybody on this team can score. I mean, we got two big guys that can score, and then we got just a lot of guards that can make shots and get other people involved. And we got a lot of strong guards that can get in the paint, finish, and rebound and finish. I think points just come from everywhere. Everything should be even, I think.
Where's your role going to be? Where do you see it, and what's Coach told you your role?
I see it as just playing hard day in and day out and making up a little better and just going out and just playing my game, and whether it's rebounding that day, passing that day, scoring that day, just have an all-around game in, game out. So just come bring my game and just play with the attitude and play with just a dog mentality and go out and just try to get victories.
You were one of those guys that went out and won himself a prime spot on this team last year, and does it continue, and how do you keep that, and where do you view that spot being as how this team's going to go?
I just can keep it by just working hard day in and out and keeping the trust from Coach Painter. So just coming in, working hard day in, day out, getting better every day, and never taking a break and never taking plays off, and just playing defense and rebound and keep you on the court. Because a shot not falling, something got to keep you out there. So I mean, for me, playing defense and playing hard and rebound and keep me on the court.
Going really well. Everyone's coming out. Everyone's being competitive. Everyone is, binding with each other. Everyone's trying to win. I mean, it's a good feeling right now.
As you look at what compared to maybe a year ago at this time, the intensity, how different is that?
It's a lot different. I think this year people got more of a chip on their shoulders this year. Just people are competing more. You can tell people want to play. You can tell people, want some playing time this year. So.
What you learned from last year that applies to this year that you have to do, you have to do different over the long haul?
Take care of the ball a lot more better, make better decisions. I'm just learning to, jump stop and, because those little things are big things and to help our team win, keep my team with the ball more and, help us get better shots and just lead to winning.
As a team, where do you see everybody has to maybe buy in a little bit more in certain things that maybe they did a year ago?
I would say just accepting coaching from other teammates. Everyone's been listening to each other. Not too many arguments. Everybody's getting along good. And everyone's listening to each other. Everyone's all trying to get better. Defense, whatever it may be, everyone's talking it out. Everyone's getting better.
I think maybe the improved depth on this roster is something that's maybe driving up the competition.
Can you say that again?
Is the improved roster, the improved depth on this roster something that's driving up the competition?
Yeah, I think so. Definitely. I mean, with the freshmen, they're definitely competing with us. They're definitely showing Coach Painter that they want to play, and that'll help us out a lot.
When you look at your guards, when you look at your guards, you see more of a mix now than you did last year. You've got some length, you've got some spot-up shooters, you've got some bigger, stronger guys. Just do you feel like you have a more versatile, well-rounded backcourt group?
Definitely. Just like you said, we got Sturridge who can step out and shoot the three pretty well, and he's pretty strong also. And Bryson, he can attack the bucket just as good as any other guard can. And just having those guards around me, helping score, helping to dish the ball, helping to shoot the ball, that's definitely a thing that can help us. And help not only me but my brother also.
It's been pretty important the last couple of years for the guards to contribute in the rebounding column. Do you think this group you have now is more equipped to do that? And obviously you've got a little more size now too, so that helps too.
I think so. I mean, Coach Painter, that's been a major thing that we've been doing in practice, rebounding drills, boxing out, finishing the box out drill. I think we've been getting way better at that, just offensively and defensively. We have to carry out our assignments, just on who goes to rebound, who gets back, just certain things, and everyone's, doing their job well.
Obviously, we have more days off with the new rule, and so it's interesting to just see guys. A lot of times you would think guys would be better when they get a day off, but I think getting back into the swing of things is a little bit harder. When you practice 2 days, then you have 1 day off. You practice 2 days, and you have another day off. So trying to get 3 to 4 days into session will pick up a little bit, but it's been good. But there's, you're still going against each other. There's still not other wrinkles that the opposition is going to bring out. But I like that. I like at this time of the year really trying to get guys to be fundamentally sound, take care of the basketball, be in the right place on defense, and then obviously compete at a high level.
Everything you hear, the intensity is really probably ratcheted up.
Yeah, the intensity is better. And I think we have some competition, at each spot. I think that's always very, very helpful. Have some true competition. Obviously, there's always going to be bodies, but I think at each spot for us, there's guys that are competing for their starting positions and playing time. It's really pretty good.
Do you see the urgency out there then, from everybody?
Not from everybody. But at times, I think trying to get that urgency to be consistent. I think each guy's had his moments of really having that sense of urgency and playing hard. Some guys more than others, but as a collective group, as a coach, you always want to see more.
Oh, we got a couple of guys from our area that one is Bryson. We can't talk to him until he plays, but what have you seen so far?
Well, Rapheal and Bryson are two guys that both compete and play hard and lay it on the line. Rapheal obviously having a year under his belt. I think that's really helped him just to understanding of our system. Bryson is a guy that plays very hard and competes and brings some quickness and some strength to that position that you don't always see. I mean, he's a tough matchup for a lot of people, especially from a physical standpoint.
How much did you look for ABB? Toward the end of the year, his spot was really on the floor a lot more than it had at the beginning.
Well, Rapheal just kept plugging. He kept playing hard, and he simply outworked some guys for a position. It's a little unorthodox. We had to play really small, but we were simply just putting the best players or the guys that were most productive on the court. So I think it was a great lesson, for all. When things didn't go his way early, didn't make excuses, didn't complain, just kept putting in extra time on his game, working hard, watching extra film with the assistants, and it paid off.